thank you for coming, especially thank you, Adrion and Josephine, for helping me out so much, going above and beyond helping me on writing this. So, me llamo Edgar Ortega, and I wanted to say that in Spanish because that's a huge part of my identity. I was born and raised in El Paso, Texas, two immigrant parents, and my dad was very dictator type. And then from there, I wanted to get away, so I joined the Marine Corps. That wasn't the greatest choice if I wanted to get away from that. But either way, so I spent 20 years there. And that's really where I kind of formed my identity as a man and what I thought was the right thing to do as a person. So going back a few years into the war, I was still very young, got married, and I'm deployed. And I received a modern day Dear John letter. Modern day I say because it wasn't an actual letter, it was through a telephone call. Either way, so I received that. I expected a little bit of empathy from my fellow Marines. That didn't happen. So I just kind of assumed or kind of realized that that's the way it was going to be. So I move on. I'm married at this point with my second wife, and we have a motor vehicle accident where she ends up being paraplegic. My daughter also had some serious injuries. Anyway, being paraplegic is a life-changing event. And my mentality was just suck it up, that's part of life, let's move on forward. At that time, with that mindset and that mentality, that was all right to me. But now that I'm older, I realize that that's not the way it should be. So I expected her to be stoic, unemotional, and just drive on and accept it as being part of her new life. So I continued my career. Eventually we do separate because that type of mindset didn't support our relationship. I retired and I felt I had no purpose in life. So there I am, retired, I wasn't getting up to do anything up in the morning at this point. So I got lucky though. My daughter came to live with me, and that kind of jump-started me again. And I started to realize that there was something to do besides being a Marine. So with being lucky that I had my daughter at this point, we hang around, typical daughter, daddy stuff. Well, on one occasion, we go watch a movie. It's a romantic comedy, and it's called Pulling Strings. So this movie is about, it's a romantic movie, and I remember being there and watching it, and actually this was maybe about 6 months to a year after I had already retired. And it affected me so much that I actually broke down because I saw what was on the screen, and it resonated with me. As opposed to before, when I was still on active duty and had that mentality of being a Marine, I would have looked down upon anybody that reacted that way. But now it was me that was doing that. And I kind of questioned what it was to be a man. And that's when I realized that showing emotion doesn't make you weak. It doesn't mean you're not a man. It's just showing emotion. That's all it is. So I had my daughter living with me at 12 years old. And I learned a lot from her. I was supposed to be the one teaching her, but at this point I was learning a lot from her, just about friendships and relationships. One example that I did learn from her, I didn't learn it at that time, but coming back from a deployment, I got stuck due to logistics and things of that nature, so I couldn't be there on Friday when I told her I was going to be there. I got stuck in Camp Pendleton. So later on I found out that she had gotten up early, gotten all dressed up, and was waiting for me that whole day. And when I didn't show up, she started crying. That didn't mean anything to me at that moment. But now that I realize what happened and what she meant by it, it's very touching and it makes me feel special when you have somebody that actually believes and loves you and waits on you. So with that said, relationships and friendships are very special to me. That's what's most important. Just little things that friendship gives you. For example, one thing that is meaningful to me and may not be meaningful to some of you, but just having friends and getting time to talk to them and everything. I've got a specific friend that he changed his Facebook page, and he actually included a page or his picture in there of me and him. And that might sound corny or whatever, but that was special to me. Didn't mean anything probably to him. He probably doesn't even know it, but it was pretty special to me. So me getting up here, I just wanted to kind of come out of my comfort zone And just share this. Hopefully it touches somebody in here, and you realize that being a man isn't always about being tough, unemotional. You can be emotional and you're still a man. Those are just feelings, but friendships and relationships is what's really important. So thank you for being here. I'd like to introduce Sam next.
As goes.